Today we've had a strong magnitude 6.9 earthquake in Alaska and a number of aftershocks just west of Kodiak, Alaska. And we know that this is an area of volcanoes. One of them is active, and all these are volcanic islands. We're going to take a look at the maps, but we'll keep in mind that we had a very big earthquake a few days back in Alaska and erupting volcanoes to the western part of the Aleutian Islands. Let's take a look at the map so we can understand what is going on there and what has shaken in the area. Basically, this area here of the bay towards Alaska, Canada is what's been shaken. Let's take a look at the maps. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below. This is our volcano discovery Aleutian maps, Alaska volcanoes. And as you can see here, this is the island chain, the Aleutian Islands on the Bering Sea, and that's Alaska, of course. That's Kamchatka, which has about 150 volcanoes on that peninsula. This is the Great Sitkin that's now erupting. This one is erupting. Eruption continues with new lava flows. Okay, so let's go to our maps to see what's happening there. This is the magnitude 6.9 that took place today. As you can see, there's more volcanic islands there. And pulling out, you can see the this is today. The blue circles are today's earthquakes, and these are the aftershocks. Okay, they're about 70 kilometers down, and this one was about 15 minutes later, and 15 minutes later, just about the same time. All these are just about the same time. Let's pull out a little bit. This is our area. And this is another one here as well, 3.3. It's on the Ring of Fire. This is only superficial. It's about 10 kilometers down. And this is our shake map. Of course, USGS cuts it off at a certain square. Let's go to the aerial. Okay, this is the aerial. And by extension, if you extend these frequencies, the shake frequencies, you can see basically all of the Aleutian Islands have been shaken. The area of, where was it? Okay. The Great Sitkin, towards the end of the Aleutian Arc, around here. Okay, that obviously was shaken by this as well. And of course, the west coast of Canada must have felt it. Let's go to our details, a little bit more details to see what's going on there. Okay, and what about the effects on the sea? Okay, no tsunami warning, and this is the location of it right here. 75 miles east of Chignik, Alaska, magnitude 6.8, they have it here, 25 miles depth. Okay, that is all right, that's fine, nothing to worry about as far as sea changes. And let's go back to our topographics so you can see some of the locations. It's right basically on the fault. Basically on the fault lines. I'm trying to find for you. Where is it? Okay, I was trying to find Kodiak, but that's okay. It's somewhere around here. I saw it just a few minutes ago. That's all right. But you can see population density is not that much there, even though we have 265 people reported to USGS that they felt this. Oh, there's Kodiak right there. Okay, there's Kodiak, a little bit of population there. And a little bit here on the coast. Anchorage, of course, has most of it right here. Okay, Kodiak must have felt it, of course, Anchorage. So, going back. Now, the Aleutian Arc extends about 3,000 kilometers from the Gulf of Alaska to the east, to the Kamchatka Peninsula to the west, It marks the region where the Pacific Plate, the Ring of Fire, the Pacific Plate subducts into the mantle beneath North America, and the subduction is responsible for the generation of the Aleutian Islands and the deep offshore Aleutian Trench. The curvature of the arc results as a westward transition of relative plate motion from trench normal in the east to trench parallel translational in the west, accompanied by westward variations in seismic activity, volcanism, and overriding plate composition. The Aleutian arc is generally divided into three regions: the western, the central, and the Aleutian, relative to a fixed North American plate. The Pacific Plate is moving northwest at a rate that increases from roughly 60 millimeters a year at the arc's eastern edge to 76 millimeters a year at the western terminus, so that's pretty fast movement. The eastern Aleutian arc extends from the Alaska Peninsula in the east to the Fox Islands in the west. Motion along this section of the arc is characterized by arc perpendicular convergence and Pacific Plate subduction beneath thick continental lithosphere. This region exhibits intense volcanic activity. As we know, all of those Aleutian Islands are volcanic islands, and has a history of megathrust earthquakes. The central Aleutian, where we have this earthquake, extends from Andreanof Islands in the east to the Rat Islands in the west, and here motion is characterized by westward increasing oblique convergence and Pacific Plate subduction beneath thin oceanic lithosphere. Along this portion, the Wadati-Benioff zone, well defined in depths of approximately 200 kilometers, and despite the oblique convergence, active volcanism and megathrust earthquakes are also present along this margin. So they're telling us that you can have very big earthquakes here, like this one, 6.9. The western Aleutians, we have the our volcano going off, the Sitkin Volcano Erupting. Let's see more of that. Sorry about that. Okay, the Sitkin Volcano, there it is. Andreanof Islands. The Andreanof Islands is where it's found. Okay, that section right there. Okay. There we go. The Great Sitkin Island. It's going off. Going back to our area. So the western Aleutian stretching from the Rat Islands to Komandorsky Ostrova, Ostrov means island in Russia, the Commander Islands, is tectonically different from the central and eastern. The increasing component of transfer motion between Pacific and North American plates, evidenced by diminishing active volcanism. The last active volcano is located on Bildir Island. All right, so additionally, this portion of the subduction zone has not hosted large earthquakes or megathrust events in recorded history. Instead, the largest earthquakes in the region, generally shallow, predominantly strike-slip events with magnitude between 5 and 6. Deeper earthquakes do occur, rather scarcely and with small magnitudes. Most of the seismicity in the Aleutian arc results from the thrust faulting occurring along the interface between Pacific and North America plates, extending from the near base trench to depths of 40 to 60 kilometers. A slip along this intense interface is responsible for generating devastating earthquakes. Deformation also occurs within the subduction slab in the form of intermediate depth earthquakes that can reach depths of 250 kilometers. So the Aleutian arc, basically here, seismic active region, evidenced by the many moderate to large earthquakes occurring each year. Since 1900s, this region hosted 12 large earthquakes, 7.5 larger. The first megathrust event along the arc during the 20th century is November 10th, 1938, with an 8.6 Shimajin Island earthquake. The event ruptured approximately 300 kilometers long stretch of the arc from the southern end of Kodiak Island to the northern end of the Shumagin Islands. So you can see this is a very active area. East of the Aleutian, along the Gulf of Alaska, crustal earthquakes occur. As a result, transmitted deformation and stress associated with the northwestern convergence of the Pacific Plate colliding a block of oceanic continental material into North American plate. Now, in 2002, the Denali Fault ruptured in a sequence of earthquakes that commenced October 23rd at the magnitude 6.7 Namana Mountain right lateral strike slip earthquake and culminated with the November 3rd 7.9, that's about a week later, 10 days later, the Denali earthquake, which started as a thrust earthquake along and then unrecognized fault, and continued with a larger right lateral strike slip event along the Denali and Todshunda faults. Here we are at geodesy, showing us the whole system of GPS stations worldwide, so you can click on your area to see what's happening in your area as far as Earth movement and deformation. So here we are in Alaska, and it went in too fast. Let's come out again. Okay. This is Kodiak Island, so let's go around here to see what our movement is. Okay, something's going on here. This shows if it's going up, it means it's going east. It's not going up, so it's going west. And if it goes up, it goes north. It's not going up, it's going south. So it's basically going southwest and basically steady as far as deformation. Let's go around here. Okay. Again, this is going northwest and deflating. This is deflating. It's not going up, it's going down. This is northwest. The other one was going southwest and steady. This is going northwest, as you can see. And it's, sorry, where we are? Okay, AC13, and it's deflating. So let's go up here. Good News Bay. What's happening here? Okay, this is going southwest, and it looks seasonal. So you see you have all types of movements there. Let's go to a section around here. St. Lawrence Island. Okay, this is going west, southwest, and seasonal to deflating. So that's some of the deformation in this area of the Aleutian Arc. And I'll leave links below for you for this so you can see what's happening. Let's go to the last one here. What's happening there? This is AC66. It's going southwest and it's inflating. Okay, that island there. Okay, please leave your comments. Thank you so much for your support.